Hi, thanks for stopping by our virtual booth today. I'm Mike King from iTMethods, and I guess you clicked on this video because you're interested in learning about the top DevOps toolchain related challenges faced by organizations today. And that's exactly what I'm going to cover. But before I do, if we were in person and you came up to me, your first question would probably be, hey, what does iTMethods do? So I just wanted to explain that at iTMethods, we have a managed DevOps SaaS platform. And this allows large enterprises to migrate their complex multi-cloud, multi-vendor environments to our platform, and it allows our customers to just focus on delivering better software faster and more securely. Our DevOps SaaS platform is a single-tenant, highly available, scalable, and secure environment where we run and manage your DevOps tools to your specifications. We also have 7x24 support. We have committed SLAs, and this is what allows us to power mission-critical tool chains for some of the largest Fortune 100 companies today. So don't want to spend too much more time talking about that, but I will point you to our virtual brochure stand where you can pick up a platform one-pager that describes more about what we offer. So now that we got that out of the way, on with the main show. Okay, so here I am in a circle on the left-hand side of your screen. That is not the magic trick that we promised. That's still to come at the end of this video. But let's talk about common DevOps toolchain challenges that we're hearing from companies that we talk to. I'd say number one on that list is the desire that companies have to focus their limited resources on their business priority. So what does that one really mean? Well, what it means is if you're a bank, you should be focused on developing that next greatest banking product, or maybe improving the customer experience so that you can better compete with the latest fintech startup. Or if you're a gaming company, what's that next greatest feature, or how do you better monetize a product? These are all things that are core to your business and they drive your business bottom line. What your limited resources should not focus on are things like making sure you're running the latest version of Jira, or have your Jenkins security patches been applied, or is your system configured properly to support the high availability that's needed with your growing development team. These are all things that we do. It's core to our business. It's what we believe we do better than anybody else in the world, and it's why so many of the top brands globally trust iTMethods to power their DevOps toolchain. The next challenge on the list is actually one that I think I hear from upwards of 80% of the companies that I speak to, so it's probably one that's going to resonate with you as well. Can you guess what it is? Software currency. That's right. The ability to keep your tools at current levels is a major challenge for many organizations. And this creates problems in a lot of areas. Typically we hear that the developer community is not happy because they would like to take advantage of some of the features and functions or bug fixes that are available that just haven't been rolled out to the organization. Of course, the further you fall behind, the more exposed you are from a security standpoint. And in an integrated tool chain, you don't want to be running something that's many, many versions behind, because eventually you'll find it may not work well with some of the newer versions of other tools. So it creates a lot of challenges. And that's why customers are happy when they come onto our platform. Software currency does not become an issue because our subscription comes with regularly scheduled upgrades and patching, and all customers running on our platform can be assured that they are current. The third challenge I wanted to cover, I titled Best Practice Architecture and Operations. And what I mean by that is when companies speak to us, they know they want to move their toolchain to the cloud. They know they need to move it to the cloud in order to achieve the availability and the scalability outcomes they desire. But what they realize they lack internally is the experience and the expertise to not only initially deploy it, but also to manage and run it in a way that adheres to the best practices and standards. And that's where iTMethods comes in. They have the confidence that coming onto our platform, that not only are their tools deployed in a manner that's AWS certified, it's also certified by the individual tool vendors, and they have the further confidence that the iTMethods managed DevOps SaaS platform is SOC 2 Type 2 compliant. Another challenge we hear quite often from companies we speak to is, we're behind schedule, or we need your solution yesterday. So how does iTMethods help in those sorts of situations? Well, Firstly, we move very quickly because this is our focus. This is what we do. So we always tell customers that we're not going to be the ones slowing you down. We can move as fast as you can move. And to that point, we are able to help customers actually navigate their own organization because we have done this with so many large, heavily regulated enterprises. We can help guide our customers through their own internal processes and help them achieve the timelines that they need to meet. The last challenge that I had on my list for today's discussion is functional resource gaps. So this is simply the case where an organization doesn't have enough resources trained in a particular tool to satisfy their internal demand. And that's an area where iTMethods can help. For customers who are on our platform, we do have a functional consulting practice which is comprised of resources that are certified in various tools. And this is available to customers through different forms of subscription. And that's an area where we can help fill some of those functional expertise gaps. Well, I hope you found that interesting. I'm glad that you stuck around to here. I guess you're probably waiting for the magic trick that was promised. So here goes. There, we made all 6 challenges disappear. And now for that magic trick we promised you. Sleeves rolled up, blank sheet of paper, nothing else in my hands. Watch as I fold the paper multiple times. Just keep an eye on that paper as it gets folded, and miraculously, some writing appears on the paper. We take a look and we see that it says, "Thanks for watching. Thanks for attending the DevOps Enterprise Summit. Thanks for stopping by our booth. Remember, we are iTMethods. You can find us at www.itmethods.com. I'm Mike King. My email address, mike.king@itmethods.com.